Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy and making, and today I'm going to be giving you part 11 of what if Naruto wasn't a Sasuke. But before we start, go and check out my second channel where I posted Uchiha Naruto the Sage part 4, and I hope you guys enjoy. And stay in tune because an episode of what if Naruto went missing for 4 years will be out right after this. So make sure you enjoy and stay in tune, and if you're new and it's the first time you hear my voice, click that red subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you can see exactly when I post. And go over to my second channel and do the same thing because I'll be posting different what ifs on each channel, guys. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. Last time we left off, Naruto was able to unlock a new ability with his Mangekyou Sharingan, able to see in the future for a couple of seconds, different from his ability to freeze person in one spot. He has also found Jiraiya after beating Lee in the finals. Jiraiya decided to give him the key after Naruto told Jiraiya that him and the fox are pretty much friends now and he wanted the key to unlock the fox. As Jiraiya decided to give it to him only if he would sign a contract with the Toads. And seeing that Naruto is on a total different level because of his rare ability with his Mangekyou Sharingan and his Byakugan, he's going to teach Naruto Sage Mode on that. As Naruto agreed that he will do this task to get the key. It has been 3 weeks since Naruto set to train with Jiraiya. If you guys are new and it's the first time you're seeing this series, go and switch across the playlist and check out from part 1. So let's get straight back into it. As 3 weeks, it is 1 week left till the Chunin exam. As Naruto is standing in front of Jiraiya, Jiraiya then bites his thumb as he runs through some hand signs. He then slammed his hand on the ground and a toad with a scroll body appeared. As Jiraiya then said, "Hey, it's time." As he said it's time, as he then unwrapped his body. Jiraiya then told Naruto to place his hand right there. Naruto placed his hand as blue chakra came around his 5 fingers. Jiraiya told Naruto that he wanted to come with him. "You want to come with me?" Naruto asked. "Yes, so if anything shall happen, I can protect you." "Well, I guess you can. Put your hand on my shoulder," said Naruto as Jiraiya did as he was instructed. Jiraiya then closed his eyes as Naruto closed his eyes as well. When the both of them opened their eyes, they were in the mindscape, right in front of the cage. "So kid," said Kurama, "you finally completed the task that the old man set out for you to do." "Yeah, he wanted me to sign a toll contract and learn this Sage Mode thing, but as you expected, I passed all of them with flying colors," Naruto said with a huge thumbs up, as Jiraiya was just staring at the fox. My god, Jiraiya thought to himself, is this thing really on Naruto's side, as he saw his sharp teeth. Naruto then walked up to the cage as the water and the ground surrounded him, and he floated up. He then ripped off a tag as he then lifted up his shirt. As the blue chakra came around his fingers, he then turned the seal on his stomach, and the cage started to open up. As the fox then used his hands and burst it open, as he said, "You foolish kid. You released me. You think that I was your friend? And now I will be able to devour your soul and take control of your body." Jiraiya got in a quick fighting stance, as he was ready to fight off the fox, but he knew that this thing is on another level of power. Naruto then started to chuckle, as the fox chuckled as well. "What is going on?" said Jiraiya as he lessened his stance. "Well, I told Kurama that you didn't really trust him, So we decided to play a joke on you, said Naruto. I told him to act all evil when we let him out. Naruto, you almost gave me a heart attack, said Jiraiya. Now, Naruto, come here, said Kurama. As Naruto walked up to Kurama, as Kurama then put out a fist, as Naruto gave him a fist bump. Naruto then felt something coming. As the KCM, first form, came around Naruto, as the fox said, we are now linked, and you will be able to use my power as you see fit. As Naruto said, this is awesome! For the rest of that week, Naruto trained with the KCM, as Naruto is now on a totally different level with all of his new ability. Naruto has been seeing Ino for the month that has passed. Sakura has gotten really jealous to the point that she spies on their dates, but they haven't caught her yet. Naruto could sense that her chakra was nearby. He always sensed it when he was on a date with her, so he kinda figured it out, but Ino didn't know anything about it. They have gotten really close, and they have kissed a few times, and Naruto really started to like her. He also got his mind off of Sakura, as he didn't want to get caught up with all that cursing and everything again. It was the day of the Chunin exam finals. Kakashi and Sasuke met up with Naruto and Jiraiya in the month. Naruto also trained with Sasuke. Sasuke is now on a totally different level than he was in the original. He has gone through some changes. He now has a 3 totem Sharingan. He doesn't have 1 or 2. He has 3 now. But it doesn't matter how hard he tries. He still cannot activate the Mangeto Sharingan. And he's kind of jealous of Naruto after Naruto activated it with such ease. No one knows yet that Naruto and Kurama are friends, as Naruto possesses a power on a totally different scale, but Naruto is just plain dumb at the moment. We start this episode with Kakashi arriving early with Sasuke, as all of them are at the top, as the people of the arena began to fully tune, as they wanted to see the fights today. The proctor then gave a speech as all of them line up. With the first match went by with Shikamaru and Temari of the Sand, and you know how that played out as Shikamaru gave up. The other match went by, they weren't such important, but the second to final match was Neji versus Sasuke Uchiha. As the proctor then called them out, Neji walked down to the stage as Sasuke jumped off of the balcony, landing on the ground creating a small crater. As he then got up, as the people in the arena raged out as they wanted to see the Uchiha versus the star prodigy of the Hyuga clan. Even though he is not a part of the main house, Hayashi stand with Hanabi as Naruto was with his team. He was with Sakura and Kakashi. From the whole month past, Naruto and Sakura hadn't exchanged a word from he started to date Ino. And Naruto could see that Hinata had a problem with him or something. From the month he hasn't been able to talk to her, she kept blowing him off. After he caught her in a corner, she was in her room. He saw when she went in, and he came there and he knocked. He got no response. When he tried to open the door, he realized that it was locked. He activated his Byakugan as he looked inside. He didn't want it to. But when he did, he saw Hinata as she was just sitting at her bed. Her back was turned, and Naruto didn't know why she hated him. But he was really sad for that. The proctor asked both of them if they are ready. As Naruto said, Sasuke has this in the bag for sure, as Kakashi then said, let's see. As the proctor then said, begin. The both of them charged at each other with incredible speed, as Sasuke was a bit faster. Sasuke dodged Neji's palm coming towards his face and sent a fist to Neji's stomach. As Neji turned around to see Sasuke back of his hands already preparing as Sasuke struck Neji in the face, blowing him back a bit. As Sasuke then got up and said, I guess you're not as strong as they said you are. As Neji then spat out blood out of his mouth. With the fate of this match, I will be the winner. What the hell? Said Sasuke. Fate? So you're really going to work after fate? You really believe that your fate can win against me? With my raw amount of power, you're going to trust in your fate? You're one stupid kid, you know that? As Sasuke rushed through some hand signs, as he said fire style, fire equip jutsu, as Neji prepared for the fire, but nothing happened. As Sasuke worked on this technique for the month, as he learned a way how to use his fire differently. As Sasuke then rushed at Neji, Neji said nothing happened when you run through those hand signs. I guess you were just trying to trick me. When the both of them came about 5 feet near to each other, Sasuke then blasted a huge fire out of his mouth, engulfing Neji, as Neji managed to get out of it, but he was damaged. Although it engulfed him, he was damaged a bit, because he was quick on his feet. Sasuke has been training how to keep his attack at bay, so he could use it at any time, and he's been holding that fire in. I guess you're pretty fast if you can dodge that on blank rage. So, let's see if you can dodge this one, as Sasuke then threw a kunai towards him. Neji threw one as well, and Neji kunai made contact with Sasuke's, knocking Sasuke's one to the ground. You're really impressive, aren't you? I already told you, said Neji. With the fate of this match, I will be the winner. Stop talking about fate. Fate isn't going to make you win, Sasuke said, as he then said, Shadow Clone Jutsu, as he created 10 clones, something that Naruto taught him, and taught him well. All of them then took out shurikens and kunais as he threw them towards Neji as they surrounded him in a circle. Neji then said, rotation, as Hayashi opened his eyes as he saw the move that Neji is using. He's able to use the rotation, he said. That is why they call him the prodigy of the Hyugas. But Naruto is on a total different level than him, said Hayashi as Hinata was standing beside her father and she heard this. As she then clenched her fists, there was some bad blood between her and Naruto, but Naruto didn't even know what it was. After the rotation, he blocked all of them. Sasuke just smiled at him, as Neji then feel the ground under him start to crack as Sasuke came out of the ground, uppercutting him in the ear. Sasuke then slammed his foot into Neji's stomach, as he then extended the bandages on his arm as they wrapped around Neji as Sasuke swung him around, as Sasuke clone then slammed his fist into Neji's face as it went around in a circle and the clones kept beating on him as the real Sasuke swung Neji around. He then raised him in the bandage in the air and slammed him down to the ground, as he then said, lightning travel jutsu, as he traveled the lightning on the bandages, as the bandages were being teared apart as the lightning flowed down them, as it then electrocuted Neji for a couple of seconds after he got back up to his feet shakily. Sasuke had learned how to use lightning over the month period. After Naruto was training with them, Sasuke realized that he wanted to become stronger, and he was able to manipulate his lightning in a different form. Can't you see you're done? Why don't you just give up? Sasuke said. I will be the victor, Neji said, as he then dropped back to his knees, but he then got back up. Well, I'm ready to finish this, Sasuke said, as he then activated 3 Totem Sharingan. He then vanished out of sight. Neji then heard something behind him. You're too slow, and you won't be able to beat me, as he then felt pain, agonizing pain in his back, as Sasuke's feet made contact, as Sasuke then flipped over, kicking him in the back of the head, slamming him down into the ground. Sasuke then grabbed him by his collar and with pure brute strength threw him straight up in the air. As Sasuke then ran through some hand signs, as he said, lightning thunderstorm, as he released lightning bolts from his hand, shooting up at Neji, striking Neji all over, as Neji then slammed down to the ground. As Sasuke then walked over to him, as he then called the proctor. As the proctor then walked over, realizing Neji was out. They bring him to the medical team as Sasuke makes his way back up. Naruto and Sasuke then shared a fist bump as Naruto said that was awesome. After that, Naruto then said, well, when I defeat this guy Gaara, it will be you and me in the finals, and I want you to go all out. Don't hold back like you just did on Neji. After everything, couple of minutes, the proctor then called Gaara of the Sand and Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto did the same entrance as Sasuke as he jumped off of the balcony, landing on his feet. Gaara made his way slowly down there as he took his time. When the both of them got down there, the proctor asked if they are ready. Naruto then said yeah, as Gaara didn't say anything. The both of them then stared each other in the eyes as Naruto asked Kurama, so Kurama, is this guy gonna go all crazy? Because you told me about that Shikaku inside of him, the one tail. He's gonna try and kill me, right? Yeah, pretty sure, said Kurama. Well, I won't let him beat me. The proctor then said begin, as Gaara then sent a sand barrage towards Naruto. Naruto flipped back as he then caught his stance. Oh, starting out hard, aren't we? As Ino then shouted out, go Naruto, go, you can do it! As Sakura then glared at her, as she glared back at Sakura. So, first things first, let's try this, said Naruto as he closed his eyes. After a few seconds, he opened them back, and the Sage Mode markings are around his Hyuga eyes is Byakugan. With the Byakugan activated and the Sage Mode around it, there was no sign of the Mangekyou or the tree told them he didn't activate that. As Naruto then summoned a clone, as he then held out his hand, as the clone then started to push chakra towards it, as a small ball then built, as it got larger and larger and larger, as Naruto said, Supermassive Rasengan, something he learned with Jiraiya, as everyone in the stands saw the ball of energy, as Hayashi then smiled as Hinata turned at him, as she then glared at Naruto down in the arena. Yes, go Naruto, my style prodigy, he said, as Hanabi then stared down as the fight was pretty entertaining. At first, Naruto then rushed towards Gaara with a giant Rasengan, supermassive really, as he then jumped up in the air as he was coming down with a force. Gaara put the sand in front of him to block the attack, as Naruto said supermassive Rasengan, as he sinked it into Gaara's sand. Gaara's sand wasn't enough as it started to break away, as Naruto attacked break through the sand, but Gaara already prepared for that, as the attack completely engulfed Gaara. What? Naruto said, was that it? As he jumped back on a huge explosion of his attack, making contact with the ground. After that, there was a huge crater in the ground, as Naruto realized that Gaara was gone. He then looked around, as he saw the sand around him start to form. Gaara then reformed out of the sand and said, did you really think something like that would be able to beat me? No, I didn't. I just wanted to test it out. Now, let's push it a step further, Naruto said, as he activated his three-totem Sharingan with the Sage Mode and the Byakugan as the veins came on his side of his face. And then, let's push it even further than that, as then the KCM first form activate, as Naruto smiled as a yellow glow glistened off of him like fire burning, as everyone in the crowd was speechless, even Kakashi, as Kakashi said, what is this? What is this new form? As Sasuke said, Naruto, you managed to do it again. You managed to fly past me even farther. Naruto then kneeled down on all fours, as he then pushed off with a speed that Gaara couldn't even see, as he vanished. Gaara was sent soaring through the air as Naruto kicked him right in the back of his head. He couldn't even see Naruto, as Naruto then appeared in front of him and grabbed his face, slamming him down into the ground. Naruto then grabbed onto his white scarf thing around his waist, as he then spinned him around, throwing him straight up in the air, as he created 2 KCM arms that reached up and fist Gaara right in his midsection, sending him even farther up in the air. As his sand protector around himself started to crack, as his face started to crack. Naruto then kneeled down as he said, "No, I'm not gonna kill him. Even though he's trying his best to kill me, I won't kill him." Because Naruto was going to use a tail beast bomb and totally destroy Gaara. I'll just beat him down and make sure that he won't try anything funny. Naruto then sensed something. "What is this presence?" he said. As he then turned and looked at the Kazekage looked at Naruto, as it was the disguised form of Orochimaru after Naruto had beaten him so badly in the Forest of Death. He got a month to prepare and recover over his injuries. "I've sensed that presence once before," as Naruto said, "Kurama, haven't we?" "Yes, that is the presence of Orochimaru, the one you fought in the Forest of Death." "Hey kid, look out," said Kurama, as Gaara had successfully landed and sent a sand spike coming towards Naruto. The sand spike then pierced right through him, as he was totally unaware of it, talking to Kurama and was distracted by the Kazekage. Naruto then looked down as he saw a sand spike right through his midsection. Naruto said as he coughed up some blood. "Hey Kurama, this won't kill us, won't it?" "No, I can heal you." As Naruto then grabbed it, as he was pulling it out, it then dissolved into sand. As Naruto then felt something, the sand has traveled through his wounds and shutting down his body function, as he felt his hand start to get stiffer and stiffer, as Gaara had his hand up as he was holding it towards Naruto, as he was controlling the sand in Naruto's blood. As Naruto said, "Kurama, his sand is inside of me, isn't it? What are we going to do?" "Kid, go into Tail B's second form, and that would be enough to burn out all of the sand." "Tail B's second form?" "Yeah, you remember I told you about it in the week of your training." "Oh yeah," Naruto said, as he then activated his Tail B's second form, as he turned red all over, surprising the people as they all was scared, thinking that Naruto was going to turn to the fox. But after a few seconds, he reverted back to normal, as he then cricked his neck. He looked down at his stomach and the wound was already healed. "Well Gaara," Naruto said, as he was in his normal form, "I was just playing it easy with you. But I guess you want me to go all out, don't you?" As he activated his Mangekyou Sharingan and turned on the KCM2 around him. "Now, let's finish this!" But guys, I'm gonna end this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. But I'm out for now guys. Peace.